This is really not looking good. Who said this was a good idea? What's up, Knights of Vex, and welcome to the second round for the first week of 5v5 Grand Arena, and we won the first round, so happy about that. We're on the right direction for the season, but our opponent for today is going to be a lot tougher than the first round, and I'm happy I was able to get a good solid win with Leia against Lord Vader clones. We're going to have to deal with them again today, so hopefully things go in our favor. I don't know if I can use Leia again. I might have to change it up. I don't know yet. We're going to figure it out, so we're going to head into game really quick. With that win in the first round, that brings us to 38-10 in Kyber 1, so we're slowly getting back to where we normally hang out, but it's not going to be easy. Our opponent for today is Marek from the guild Clones Unleashed, so one of the best guilds in the game with over 1 million legacy score, so this is a very good player and a very good guild, so extremely dangerous. Looking at the roster, it's 15 million galactic power, so there's nothing this opponent's going to be missing. Practically the majority of their roster is going to be Relic 9, Relic 8, as you can see here. I mean, holy moly. This person is a lawyer, doctor, I don't even know. Insanity. They don't have Scorch yet, so they're doing it the free-to-play way. And actually, they don't have the full Bad Batch team. That's actually insane. I'm actually shocked. They're at 15 million galactic power, but they don't have the new Bad Batch at Relics yet. Honestly, that's pretty puzzling to me. But I'm not going to question it. I still think this is a massive account. In terms of the Datacrons, yeah, you can't dispute that they're doing way better than me in Datacron. Farming, everything's almost maxed. They have every focused Datacron out there. They're doing really well in the new set, so a lot better in terms of Datacrons than me. But let's take a look at the map. They did start their attacks yesterday. I did check it out. So I kept my defense relatively the same. I just changed up one team on the top. All of this getting one shot, and they were really efficient for a tough front wall like that, so gotta give them credit. That's a very good efficiency wall. Up here, I put Separatists down instead of Old Republic, because I just wanted to, maybe I could use them on offense. And then in the back, looks like they haven't attacked yet. I have my Ahsoka, my clones, and then my Malgus. So that is what they did. What we have to deal with is pretty interesting. It's definitely different than what I'm used to. We have a Baylan squad with Kira, so dangerous. All Relic 9 besides Kira. We have an unaligned Force User team with Maul. That's dangerous. That we cannot play around with. This I'm excited for. I don't think this was a good move for defense, but I could be easily eating my words. But we're probably going to tackle that team first. I'm going to try something cool. But it's a Starkiller team. And down here, we have the Dark Side clones with Royal Guard as the 5th. Going up top, we have a Resistance with a double Omicron team. A Queen Amidala with Shock T and Echo, which is, in my opinion, the scariest matchup. This Ray team is bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. It's a Phoenix Ray squad, and honestly, I think half the synergies are turned off. Like, the level 6 is completely turned off. Because Ray's a galactic legend, so this is immediately turned off. I mean, it could be a breeze, it could be hard. I don't know. And then we have Ahsoka down here with Wat Tambor as the 5th, so no Ezra. And they have the oZalbaar focused Datacron. So, very good player, very smart decisions with the Datacrons. This is not going to be easy. And I personally don't think we're going to be as efficient as them on the front wall like they were on ours. So I need to be really smart tackling these teams and not losing too many banners or even losing. But we're going to try to play it efficiently, try to play it smart. So, we're going to take our time and try to do our best. But always reminding you before we get into the gameplay, you want to support me, you like my content, you want to see me grow further, subscribe to the channel, and leave a like on the video if you do enjoy the content. It's the best way to support me, guys. Do appreciate it. But let's get the Grand Arena started. Probably going to start out with the Starkiller team and try something really cool, so check it out. So, first match, it's going to be Starkiller, and I'm going to try Sidious solo. I really think Sidious will do great here. They can't attack out of turn. I just have a feeling this is what Sidious was really meant for. Teams like this, and I don't recommend Starkiller on defense, but I could be, like I said earlier, they could be eating my words, but Starkiller with Plo as the 5th. They have the Dark Side Terminator on a special with health, protection, armor penetration, tenacity, and critical chance. I'm running Sidious by himself. The level 3 is the tenacity up. I feel like that'll come in handy with the shock. The health and protection recovery level 6, and then the Sidious exclusive level 9 with critical chance, protection, tenacity, health, and lots of potency, which is helpful for landing those debuffs. So guys, let's get this started. This will be really efficient and a great way to start this Grand Arena. Let's see, is she gonna land stagger? Okay, so that's 3. I feel like we should have hit tenacity up there. Actually, a little scary. They're getting a lot of Terminator from the Datacron. There you have it. That works great in Territory War. What the hell? That works great in Territory War. Did the Omicrons really make that much of a difference? That's crazy. We didn't take any turns. Well, look at that. I made myself look like a fool. Well, alright. Unfortunate, but I wanted to try it. It works in TW. I don't know why it wouldn't work here. I guess the GAC Omicrons really make a difference, but alright. I lost. Well, that was unfortunate. Honestly, I thought that was going to be an easy win. I don't know what went wrong. I'll have to review that later on, but we're going to try CLS now. This works when it works. My Datacron is a Terminator in the beginning with the Mercenary Retribution level 6. Lots of armor pen tenacity, which is the key here, and critical damage. So, hopefully this turns out a little bit better. I always forget who I have to go for here. Don't want to get counterattacked. Wow, this is a breeze. Why didn't I just do this? Look at that. Well, I'm a fool. I dropped for no reason. CLS is a nice and easy win there. The Terminator in the beginning, the armor pen, the tenacity. It didn't even take a turn. But I was trying to go for some fun stuff. I thought Sidious would have been a for sure win. Works in TW, like I said. Definitely unfortunate. But you know what? We'll take the 2-shot. We still got some other tough teams. And we're still going to try to act like we have a chance at winning. So let's keep going. We're going to move on to Darkside Clones. And like I said before, this worked out great for me last time. They are all at Relic 9. A lot of armor penetration for this Datacron. Lots of armor pen. Good crit damage and health, so they're a little tankier. We're going with Leia. I have the Lightside Max Health Protection 3 and the Rebel Fighter bonus turn 6 with critical chance protection and potency. Gonna try to treat this the same. I guess there's RNG if they gun down your Drogon. And the Order 66 RNG, I guess. Alright, that's pretty good. I shouldn't have done that. That's my fault. Okay, 1 shot. Go for you. Let's just do this. Good cleanse. Don't want to get counterattacked. Not quite enough. Alright, I'm fine because the 2 important guys are out of Order 66. We have Stealth. Nice. Alright. It's a cleanse. It should be a... nope, not quite. Oh boy. Oh boy, leave R2 alone. Okay. I guess I gotta go for Royal Guard. Let's just do it. We're gonna save the health recovery move. Let's do do a cleanse. Okay, we resisted, obviously because we have tenacity up. This is looking good. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to think of the best way for banners here. Does this cleanse? Yeah, it does. Let's just do this. I should have done the one shot, but I'm going for banners here because of how, because of our drop. And that's not good. I'm not sure if there's a way to get it back. I guess I'm playing this dumb. I'm trying to just get the high banners, but he's gonna do his AoE or that. What am I doing? Well, alright, just give me a 64, whatever it's gonna be. Okay, it ended up being a 65. Very cool. That's what I was going for there. With that drop, it changes the outcome. So if my opponent struggles at all, we gotta act like, you know, if they drop, we gotta try to do the best in the other team. So this is really consistent. I do like this a lot. It'll be my go-to for the season. Baylan, very dangerous with the Cure level 9. Cannot underestimate it. I have Jabba on offense. I think it's a good use for him. Full Relic 9 besides Kira. They have the Omicron on Hondo. Lightside Terminator in the beginning. Wordy Smuggler 6. And then the Kira 9 with critical chance, tenacity, lots of armor penetration, and health. I'm going with Jabba, but I'm not bringing in Chrysanthemum because I want to save him for a possible Aphra squad. So we're bringing in Mob Enforcer. I have the Dark Side buffs on a basic. The Wordy Huck Cartel 6 and the Mob Enforcer 9 with lots of armor pen, health, and tenacity. I think I just go for Baylan first. Okay, that's the Honda Omicron kicking in. Okay, that was good. That's damage immunity. That's the banner stealer. Okay. Now we gotta get some of these banners back. Not super worried about Hondo yet. Okay, now I'm a little worried. Not worried. 64. 62? Why? That keeps happening. I don't know what it is. The attack's out of turn, I guess? Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's a scary Baylan team. Kira really causes issues for JML, and Inquisitors are not the best win rate, so I have to just work with what I have, I guess. Against this nasty unaligned Force User team, I'm bringing in Kenobi. Don't really have plans for him anywhere else at the moment. Darkside Terminator on a special. Should not affect us because we counter Terminator. With health, tenacity, armor pen, and offense. We're going with Kenobi. I have the debuff damage for Lightside level 3. Offense, protection, tenacity, critical damage, and health. Need to just be cautious of Maul. I'm fine with that there. I think I just get rid of Malicos. He's the huge threat. Get rid of that Frenzy. Hopefully we don't need Kenobi for the back. We'll see. Nice dodge. There's the Cal Protection Up passive kicking in. He has damage immunity. That should call snips. Oh. Okay, we'll go here. Relic 9. Don't even care. Don't want to waste it. Okay. She's more of a threat, so I guess I should just go for her. team is no joke. Put that on Kenobi. Definitely need Cat to come in here. What's with the dodging? There we go. I'm telling you, that Cal passive is no joke. Okay, this is looking very, very good. Relic 9 crew, no joke. That should do it. Cool. 65. So, besides our giant fluke on the front against Starkiller, not the worst front wall. Could have been better with the Jabba battle. Really wish Sidious worked. Really did. But that's the front. I'm kind of hoping there's some scary stuff in the back so that we have a chance on terms of the character battle. So, let's take a look. So back wall, and just to show you our score going in, we're very behind. We're in some deep, deep waters. We have 483 to 508, so we're going to need to drop. But I'm not seeing any Galactic Legends, so that's interesting. We have oZalbaar. oZalbaar with a trench team. Okay. And then we have obviously a Saw team, no joke, and then Grevious. So we'll have to see. We'll see if my opponent struggles against my Lord Vader. Or possibly my Ahsoka, we'll see. I don't think they will, but we'll do our best, see what we can do, and hopefully we can pull out the win, guys. You know what? Since I think it's going to be really tough, I think my opponent's going to be very, very efficient. So I'm going to try some stuff. Just in case, like, if we lose, I want to do some testing. If Ahsoka with Watt is going to be on defense a lot this season, I want to see if we can do a non-GL counter that's not Bo. So I'm going to try Great Mother's here. I've heard great things about it. Their Datacron is the focus Datacron, and the only applicable level that matters is the level 9. It lowers their cooldowns if they land 4 debuffs, but the big thing is the stats. It's critical chance, defense, and health. Like I said, we're going to try this out. Great Mothers. I'm running a Dark Side Terminator special with Armor Pen, Tenacity, lots of critical damage, and some health. I'm going to try to get rid of Padawan Sabine first. I think she is the threat. Looks like Syndulla's very fast, so we're going to get fractured, which is really not good. Actually. Unfortunately, we are fractured, so we are not... Oh, wait, hold on. That's good. Obviously, we have to deal with that annoyance, but we'll eventually get to her. Just kind of got to work a little fast. We have a lot of ways of dispelling that, so we'll be fine. We just really, the timing is everything. About to jack our cooldowns up, which is a little frightening. We gotta move. Very tough. I don't know, guys. There's 3 minutes left and we're running out of time. And our spirit is exposed and now fractured. And, okay, no more exile. We need to take a turn very bad. those cooldowns getting jacked is not helping. I need to do that on her. At one point, I have to throw this on auto. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. We have an AoE coming up. Come on. Okay. We just have to make sure we can get enough damage off. This needs to be a kill. It wasn't. Come on. Should be a kill. Good. I guess I'll just go for Watt just for now, and then we're going to throw it on auto. Fine, just fine. Oh, keep doing that. Come on. There we go. Auto. Can we do this? I have no idea. It's a minute 30 on the clock. It's not looking the best. Not looking great. We gotta get rid of that perfect defense. Come on, does someone have a buff to spell? Good. I don't think so. Way too tanky. We're not hitting hard enough. I thought it'd be fun to try. I thought it'd be worth a go, but just not hitting hard enough. It's a lot of defense. That might be the Datacron. It honestly might be the Datacron that's preventing this. Any other one might make it a little bit easier, because she's got a lot of health, a lot of defense. It's no joke. We were very close. We got rid of all the sides, but we just got stuck on her. Well, that's good to know. I'm going to probably, if they have the focus Datacron, it's just, the stats are way too high, I think. We weren't able to chunk her as nearly as easily, so that defense, that extra health, it really can make a difference. So, alright, good test. We can do an easy cleanup now. Just going to bring in Bo for a solo GL Ahsoka. I'm using the light side debuff damage level 3, Wordy Mercenary 6, Bam 9 with health, critical chance, offense, protection, and tenacity. Just might take a little bit because of how tanky she is, but we'll be fine. We'll land all the armor shred. I'm just going to start with this. I'd rather land armor shred first. I mean, look how we're not hitting her hard at all. Let's see how many. Not the craziest. Rather just keep her ability block for now. That's honestly the true use for the Focus Datacron is the stats. I mean, this is a very, very tanky Ahsoka. And at Relic 9, it's dangerous. Alright, we're at 3. That should help. That's good banner recovery. This is taking a long time. Okay, let's see if we can end it here. No, we didn't get photo attack. No, the days isn't the best. It's gonna be a 64.
No.
My God, man, this is taking 3 minutes? I'm gonna take all the banners. When's your mass form up? This is brutal. I just letting you guys know that's what this is right here. Insanity. Insanity. How much the focus Datacron makes that team a pain. It's actually absurd. I could have used a Galactic Legend against it. I wanted to see if a non-GL team could work. So that's why I did what I did. And even the boat cleanup took a really long time. So if you have the focus Datacron, consider it for Ahsoka. Let's try our luck against this crazy Rey lineup. I have never seen anything like this. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that dangerous. But Ezra, you never know. 6 Omicrons. They have the focus Datacron fully maxed, so the guard will come into play, but the level 6 will not. Pretty good stats. Really good stats, honestly. We're going with the super unaligned Force User Vegito team. I have the Tenacity up level 3 with Tenacity, Armor Pen, Critical Damage, and Health. I'm going to try to see if I can just ignore the sign. I mean, that's the Terminator in the beginning. Okay, Starkiller should go next. We're not going to get the assist onto Ezra. I'm going to try to see if I can do the 5th one here. Not quite. Wow, he's a tanky boy. Not happy about it. This is actually kind of a little concerning. Because of that. Oh my. He's gonna heal? Yeah. This is bad. Oh, this is so bad. We're in some serious trouble. Crew was the weakest? Are you serious? Oh man. Yeah. Look at this. I don't think this has anything to do with these two. It's just freaking Ezra. And the pain that he is. We might be able to pull this off. This can't be evaded. Okay. I don't think I can increase his cooldowns. He's just such a jerk. Say goodbye. There's no way I could stall this for a banner recovery. I really don't think this is the focus Datacron. I just think is the brokenness of Ezra. I'm somewhat trying to stall. I don't know if it's working. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it, guys. But you know what? We still got it done. The original plan would have worked. So, I think if I didn't drop on the front, if I got the Starkiller thing to work, this would have been my original plan anyway. I would have used Kylo against the Ahsoka. But like I said, we're not in a good position to win, so I wanted to try some stuff. But I'm happy this was a successful win. But I don't think it's because of Kanan and Hera. It was because of Ezra. Alright, so first time I'm going to use the Boba Fett Sign of Django against Saw in a 5v5 format. I've heard of a lot of players losing Fennec early on, but then your Boba can kind of carry the battle. I'm hoping that happens to me here. They have the Lightside Max Health Protection 3, the Rebel Debuff Damage 6, and the Saw 9 with Critical Chance, Health, Potency, and Tenacity. I have just the rule of 2 for them. Fully maxed out Datacron. The stats are always going to be the same. Going to hit really hard. I just want to get rid of Saw, honestly. I mean, that's just wonderful. So is he gonna like solo this, or like what's gonna happen? I mean, I don't know. This isn't looking good. This is really not looking good. Who said this was a good idea? Who said that was good? That wasn't even close. Literally, Kyle Katarn was just like, oh, Fennec, you want to play the game? Boom. No, you don't. Freaking frisbeed her to the face. Oh, it's... okay. It's one of those grand arenas. It's fine. It's fine. It's just one of those grand arenas. We'll take it for the second round. This is a big account. We're fine. This grand arena is more than likely Dunsky. We've dropped 3. It ain't happening. So we're going to dedicate the rest of the battles to trying some stuff. So I'm going to see if Jocasta Nu can take out a trench team. Don't even know. Their Datacron is the Dark Side Debuff Damage level 3, Separatist Repose 6, and the Dooku 9 with health, lots of potency, and critical damage. I really have no idea how this will go. But it's a Jedi Vanguard team. I don't have Shock T. She's on defense, so I'm putting Qui-Gon as the 5th. I have the Terminator in the beginning with Tenacity, Armor Pen, and a little bit of protection. I just want Jocasta to get to her rifle form. I mean, that's obviously the most ideal scenario. Isn't she supposed to dispel stuff? I mean, that should be a dedicated rifle form, right? Why is the taunt still there? Why is the taunt still there? Okay, good. I guess I'm gonna have to go for him first. Can you go for anybody else? Anybody else? Anyone else? Really? Really? Are you serious? This team is so bad. Oh my god. Come on. Okay. Jocasta Nu, no bueno. We're getting supremely boned this grand arena, so let's try some more risky stuff. I hate doing this with Shock T and Echo. Going back to Queen. Lightside Max Health Protection 3. The Bad Batch Protection Recovery 6. Tenacity, Critical Damage Protection, and Health. Gonna try Inquisitors. Gonna try. Have the Dark Side buffs in a basic with Tenacity, Offense, Critical Chance, Critical Damage, and Armor Pen. Let's give it a shot. Alright, that's actually looking pretty good. This is where it gets really bad. Like, this is the problem. Now we're in some deep, deep trouble. And I think he just increased her cooldowns, which is really bad. But I think he has blind, maybe? Padawan, don't hurt me. Thank you for the blind. I just don't know if Echo's gonna keep going for my cooldowns. Or, my buffs removal. Why him? everyone but him. Like, this is where I'm telling you, this is where it sucks. I have to deal with Echo, and I hope we can get rid of... Oh, God. He's just fisting us. Who's going down? Are you going to take out my whole team? Okay, not yet. You will very soon. There it is. I told you. This one sucks. I hate this one. And we have heal immunity. Oh, God. This is the most frustrating battle. Honestly, I hate this one so much. This is all Bad Batch Echo. This is what I mean. He shuts down Inquisitors. If we do win, it's going to be a solo Reva. You are simply the worst. I guess auto? Because I'm not going to play it any different. So many turns. This is the best queen team you could place. There's no question about it. There's no stronger queen team. It just shuts down so many counters. And the problem is we're so close, and you're going to put it again, and I can't heal. It's just that type of Grand Arena today. That's all I could say. It's that type of Grand Arena. I hated this matchup. I have to use Bane for the Saw team, unfortunately. But wow, we are really doing horrible today. Bringing in the Furball. Just doing a Wampa solo. Dark Side turn meter on a special. Critical chance, offense, critical damage, and protection. I can't believe this Grand Arena turned out like this. I don't even care. Just get rid of them. That's how annoying Bad Batch Echo is. He's just so annoying. Yeah. I'm telling you, adding him to a queen team is just changes it up. Doesn't stop Bane, but it stops like a number of other counters. It is so annoying. Let's see if Bane is a guarantee against Saw. That'd be... Bane's use might be Saw this season. I don't know. Going back to Saw, though. Dark Side debuff damage level 3. Anti-revive 6 with health, armor pen, critical chance, and critical damage. You guys know how I feel about Saw. The team is God tier. Just absolutely God tier. Okay. Yeah, this might be Bane's use this season. If you're putting Baylan on defense, this might be where you use Bane. Yeah, I mean, he's just a disgusting team. That's all I have to say. Saw is disgusting, and might have to be dedicated to Bane this season. Let's try some Old Republic against Resistance. I took him off defense, and I wanted to see if there was much use with the Focus Datacron, so we'll try it here. Turn me in the beginning, Wordy Smuggler Evasion 6 with Armor Pen, Tenacity, Protection, Critical Damage, and Critical Chance. Going with the full Old Republic team, I have the fully maxed out Datacron, probably going to change it up for next round. But just curious to see how it does. And that's a lot of dots. And they're gone. But that means we're ramping up our offense, right? Guess that just puts her under stealth, which is nice. I mean, it's working. I mean, she's hitting hard, but it's like not worth the focus datacron, I think. It's fun. It's fun to use. It's a cool team. But I really think the focus datacron is just better off on more stronger teams this season. Like, as you can see, Ahsoka, with that many stats, is a game breaker for her. A game changer. It's crazy, but very cool. At least we got to win with the Old Republic. I have a ton of GLs available at the moment, but I just want to do some more testing with some other squads. Don't really need to do them there. We're not gonna find out anything by using GLs. So I'm gonna try Resistance against the Trench team again. Terminator in the beginning, Smuggler Evasion 6 with health, offense protection, and armor pen. I would love to just try some. Maybe I just need to set all my GLs on defense or something. I don't know. I mean, so far so good. I probably should have went for Dooku. This is crazy. This team is great. Okay. You gonna steal some banners, Django? You're gonna steal a little bit. Should be banner recovery, right? Okay, that would have been like a 64, so cool. Resistance is nice. Might be a little bit different with a Wat Tambor in there, but hey, they're still a fun team to use, and I had fun there. Just want to show you what I have available, guys. Check this out. I have 3 GLs available. 3. And I'm not using them because, obviously, I could have earlier. But we're not going for the win today. It's clearly not going to happen, so... But, again, emphasizing how crazy Kyber 1 is. You don't get to use any of these teams. I might have to set stronger defense, honestly, but... Today, we're going to try to end it with a Dr. Aphra Datacron against Grievous. They have an Omicron on Stap, the Tank Revive, Damage Immunity 6, and the Stap 9 with critical damage, off Armor Pen, Critical Chance, and Tenacity. Going with the Aphra Focus Datacron, I'm using Chrysanthemum in as a 5th for our tank. Let's see how this does. I don't really get to use it. I might have to set Aphra on defense, honestly. And I'm very curious to how this goes. Let's just do this, why not? Thought I could have ignored taunt there. It's fine. I should be able to ignore taunt. I don't know why I can't. Really? Freaking damage immunity. This should make me ignore taunt, no? I don't understand. Why can't I ignore taunt? They have a debuff. Is this bugged? Scoundrel allies can ignore taunt to target a debuffed enemy. That's a debuff. That's a debuff. That's a debuff. Why can't I ignore taunt? I think it's bugged. I don't know how it couldn't be. Oh boy. Come on. You gonna kill half my team? Freaking damage immunity is annoying. I guess I'll do it. Clearly not the best banners. Well, at least it's a win. Could have definitely, obviously, played better teams against that. But I wanted to use it. I didn't get to use it at the season so far in the first round. Not pretty. Not pretty. I think I have to reevaluate my defense a little bit. I'm having way too much left over on offense. And I just don't think, I don't think it's worth it, honestly. So, let's take a look at ships. So we're at 1292. That is embarrassing levels low. Don't take anything that we did today, I guess, like, serious, because it was just atrocious. Besides, you know, this kind of got the ball rolling on the badness, but we have to deal with a triple attacker Executor, a Malevolence, and a Raddus. So we're definitely going to do the Executor first. You know the deal. We're going to try the Leviathan again, and then stick to the same counters as usual. This seems to be, like, the typical meta for fleet. So let's wrap up this Grand Arena. So we're doing Leviathan against Executor, and this worked out great for me last time. Triple attacker is always the scariest version. Just trying to get better at it. This is a full Relic 9 team, I believe, or they had one Relic 8. We'll see. I'm gonna do that. Close. Really? I'm doing this time. And then doing a basic. Okay. I think I messed up last time by not doing that. Didn't get the debuffs, unfortunately. Having Xanadu Blood stun there was great. Let's see, you're gonna go for my... Of course. Of course. This, you see what I mean? Like, what can I do to prevent that? So annoying. I don't know if there's anything I can do to stop that. It just dispelled the fear. Oh, Executor is always a fun time. Alright, what? It's gonna be 70? 69? 69, yeah. Alright, we went backwards with that one. That might be because of the relic levels. I thought I played that optimally. Maybe you guys see it a different way. But, alright, that is the Leviathan fleet. Let's go to Malevolence next. You know the deal. This is the go-to. Starting 3 against Malevolence. Plo Koon as the fourth slot for the banner recovery. This is typically a 74-75. Okay. Don't even need Plo. It's not going to be as good of banners, but 74. Cool. Just need the starting 3 at that point. That was a breeze. So, quickest battle of the Grand Arena, and I'm liking that going forward. So, one more fleet left. Raddus is going to do Profundity. This is my go-to for Raddus. Super easy, starting 3. Good, efficient banner win. I might not be around to do the review today, so the review might be a little bit different than normal. I have to see it, because I'm traveling today, and I'm not going to be around to edit later, so I'm going to edit right after I'm done recording. So, I'll try to get the review aspect. Oh, that's just actually horrible RNG. I'm telling you, it's one of those grand arenas. That's nice. Okay. The RNG swooped in our favor. Alright. Not the worst. Okay, so the last 2 fleets were great. The first one obviously could be better. So that's a 77. This was a bad Grand Arena, straight up. Not good. We dedicated. We were trying in the beginning. 100% going for the win, without a doubt. I really thought Starkiller was going to be a for sure win. Didn't end up working out for us, so I tried to do a bunch of tests. Didn't use optimal counters. I could have had GLs against different squads, but I wanted to see, because I really think the Grand Arena was not possible. So that's going to conclude today. We'll try to get to the review. I'll show you the screen. You just might not hear me be talking, or we'll see. Well, it depends on how my day goes, but stay tuned, and we'll see. So I actually got pretty lucky. I'm able to do the review because my opponent actually attacked as soon as I was done attacking. So we're going to go ahead and show you the map. I feel a little bit better, honestly, because there was actually no chance we were going to win with the first drop. So the Grand Arena was lost on the first attempt. But you know what? The first round was very different because I wasn't able to do a bunch of testing because the comps were really odd. But this was a good Grand Arena to test against a very tough and big account. So the Grand Arena was lost in the first battle. My opponent one-shot everything, and they one-shot it extremely efficiently. So, a couple things to note. I don't know why this lost. I reviewed the footage while I was editing, and I had 4 dispellable debuffs. 4. So, I should have been given tenacity up on my turn, because when you have at least 3 debuffs that can be dispelled, you're supposed to get tenacity up. So, I think that's bugged. Unless you guys are seeing something that I don't, I think not being able to get shock on us would have been extremely helpful. Extremely helpful. Maybe I gotta increase the stats on that Datacron. Maybe I gotta put better mods on Sidious. I do think Sidious should still be able to take that out. They also had turn meter on a special, which would probably give them a bunch of turns. But I'm not completely sold that that's not unwinnable. But I do think there's a bug going on with the level 3. So that's that. Everything else, Leia here is fine. Jabba here was fine. I could probably do better banners there. But in terms of the back wall, Saw continues to be an absolute pain. I'm almost convinced that I just don't want to use my Scion of Django anywhere, and I'm just going to put his Datacron on another team, because I'm just not liking him in 5v5 at the moment. If he can't take out Saw, then he doesn't have a good use for me. I think he's a lot better in 3v3. So, Saw continues to be a pain. Gonna have to probably try to figure out a different counter. I like Bane. Aphra here was just a silly move. Jocasta Nu is terrible without Mace in 5v5. I'm just not even going to try anymore for that team. Just not good in 5v5. But Resistance was fun there. Up top, Great Mothers had a really good chance against the Ahsoka, honestly. I think the Focus Datacron completely changes that up. The extra health, the defense, I think that's the problem. If they don't have a Datacron like that, I think it's possible. This was a really weird Rey lineup, and I really don't think it has anything to do with Hera or Kanan. I think it just has to do with Ezra. Very annoying, but we were able to make it work. This continues to be the best Queen Amidala comp, in my opinion. And then this team was not that bad. So, guys, that's going to wrap up the Grand Arena. Not the best performance, but I'm really not that upset because I was able to find out some things going forward for the rest of the season. So I'm going to take that as a positive. And hopefully you guys learned some stuff, too, to see what works and what doesn't. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X. And I'll see you guys in the third round of Grand Arena. May the Force be with you all.